AIUDF chief Badruddin Ajmal is in the midst of another controversy. He has created another controversy, this time with his rather bizarre, quote-unquote sexist, and some are calling it a rather communal remark. While speaking to news agency ANI, without naming any community directly, the AIUDF chief, in a sermon of sorts, advised Hindus to follow the Muslim marriage formula. Ajmal said that while Muslim men probably get married at the age of 20 to 22 and Muslim girls at the age of 18, Hindus prefer to remain unmarried till the age of 40 and even have illegitimate affairs before that. Ajmal suggested that they should also adopt the Muslim marriage formula, get married at 18 or 22. A rather shocking comment there. Before I go to my panelists, let's listen in to what Ajmal exactly had to say.
22 साल में शादी कर लेते हैं, लड़कियां 18 साल सरकार ने इजाजत दी, उसके बाद शादी कर लेते हैं। वो लोग 40 साल से पहले 1, 2, 3 इलीगल बीवियां रखते हैं, वहां बच्चे होने नहीं देते हैं, उनका खर्चा वो बजाते हैं, मजा उड़ाते हैं। उसके बाद 40 साल के बाद माँ बाप ने मजबूर किया या कहीं फंस गए तो एक शादी कर ली। उसके बाद 40 साल के बाद बच्चा पैदा करने की सलाहियत कहाँ रहती है? तो कैसे उम्मीद रखते हैं कि वहां से इतने बच्चे बढ़ेंगे? तो जो लोग टाइम पे फर्टाइल जमीन के ऊपर आप जब मिट्टी डालोगे और दवा डालोगे तो वहां से तो धान ही धान उगेगा, खेती अच्छी होगी, लहान होगी, तरक्की होगी। तो उनको भी अपनाना चाहिए मुसलमानों के इस फॉर्मूले को कि अपने बच्चों को, जवानों को 20-22 साल में शादियां कराओ, लड़कियों को 18-20 साल की उम्र में शादियां कराओ, फिर देखो आपके यहाँ भी कितने बच्चे पैदा होते हैं। लेकिन 2 नंबर ही धंधा मत करो।
So that was Badruddin Ajmal. We all heard what he had to say. I'm being joined by Mr. Champak Kalita, AIUDF spokesperson. I also have in the show Janki Goswami of the BJP and Dr. Sabrina Iqbal Sarkar, Assistant Professor, Prag Jyotish College. Coming to you, Mr. Champak Kalita first. ये एक अजीब सा रिमार्क है और बड़ा शॉकिंग रिमार्क इसको कहा जा रहा है कि आप आज की तारीख में जब हम कहते हैं कि एजुकेशन पहले कंप्लीट करें, सेटल हो, या आपके पार्टी के चीफ कह रहे हैं कि 18 और 22 साल में आप शादी कर लीजिए, 40 तक मत रुकिए, इट्स बेटर अडॉप्ट, ये फॉर्मूला आप अडॉप्ट कीजिए, फिर देखिए कितने बच्चे होते हैं। कैसा रिमार्क है और क्या ट्रिगर है?
देखिए, सबसे पहले तो मैं सख्त एतराज़ करता हूं आपने जो तजिया किया इस अल्फाज का। पहले आपने ठीक है बोला कि किसी का नाम नहीं लिया, उसका बाद आपने थोड़ा इसको ट्विस्ट देने की कोशिश की, आपने अपने हिंदू लफ्ज अपनी तरफ से जोड़ा इसमें।
ट्विस्ट मैं नहीं दे रहा हूँ, ट्विस्ट मैं नहीं दे रहा हूँ चंपक कलिता जी। जो ANI न्यूज़ एजेंसी जिसने रिपोर्ट किया है वो अपने रिपोर्ट में कह रही है कि अजमल साहब ने ये हिंदूज के खिलाफ बोला। ये ANI का रिपोर्ट है, ये जो रिएक्शन है वो ANI ने लिया है, जिसपे पूरे देश में आज जो एक शार्प रिएक्शन।
नहीं, जहां तक नहीं, मैम देखिए, आपने मुझे बिठाया आपका चैनल में, आपने सुनाया ANI का, लेकिन हमने जितना सुना
पब्लिक डोमेन में ही है भाई,
सिवाय भी हमारे पास ये वीडियो मौसूल है। तो ANI क्या करता है? ANI का
चलिए कोई नहीं, छोड़ दीजिए उस चीज को, छोड़ दीजिए। चलिए हिंदू ना बोला हो, फिर भी बोल रहे हैं कि 18 या 22 साल में आप शादी कीजिए, 40 तक क्यों रुक रहे हैं?
तब तो यही तो मैं, इसीलिए तो मैं बैठा हूं यहाँ। अगर ये किसी शख्स, किसी मजहब, किसी फरीकेन का नाम नहीं लिया तो इसका मतलब चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका। इसके बाद इसके सिवाय तो उन्होंने कोई नाजायज बात नहीं कही है। उन्होंने बाकायदा हिंदुस्तानी कानून का तस्लीम किया है और जो उन्होंने बोला ये तो हिंदुस्तान के कानून में है। और बाकी सब जो अल्फाज उन्होंने जिनके लिए बोला तो चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका, वो सब तो सही में गलत है।
18 और 22 साल में आप शादी कीजिए। जानकी गोस्वामी रिएक्ट।
नहीं, एक मैं आपको बताऊं, 18-22 साल में शादी करना इलीगल है?
इलीगल नहीं है, इलीगल नहीं है, पर ये किस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में कहा गया है आपको भी पता है और मुझे भी पता है।
नहीं, इट इज नॉट इलीगल, तो इलीगल नहीं है तो इसमें दूसरा ट्विस्ट देने का कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है, क्योंकि उन्होंने कहीं किसी का नाम नहीं लिया और उन्होंने बाकी जो आगे एक्सटेंशन दिया है तो वो तो चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका, वो सब जो करते हैं वो तो गलत करते हैं। ये तो हिंदुस्तानी मास्टर इसको एक्सेप्ट करते ही नहीं कभी ना पहले करते थे ना अब करते हैं ना आगे करेंगे।
We'll come to more of it. We'll come to more of it. Janki Goswami, first reactions.
Yes, Navarun, may I? Navarun, I think the comment that was given by the leader of AIUDF today was a totally misogynistic, derogatory, shameful, disgusting, and pitiable. I mean, the thought process behind, I even dread to think the thought behind this, comment. Because he's a political leader and he represents a voice for many, and many in their community follow his preachings and his deliberation. So how can a political leader of his stature talk like that? If you listen to the entire video clipping, which I have heard, then you will see not only these comments are being followed by even more pitiable and even more shameful comments. So the thought process behind this is totally, I mean, it is unacceptable. A political party should be backed by a vision and a progressive ideology. And look at his ideology. It is diametrically opposite of what the BJP believes in, what our party believes in. And our party, as a member of this party, I take pride in talking about the beliefs and ideologies of this party. BJP believes in women's liberation. BJP believes in progression of women. BJP believes in education of women. BJP believes in empowerment of women. We believe in population control. We believe in women's health and education. And look at on the contrary, look at the thought behind this comment, which is totally misogynistic and derogatory, and it is totally unacceptable. This viewpoint cannot be accepted at all. And I feel this is their basic belief. And this explains the situation, the condition of people living in the minority areas. Why the condition of women, why the health condition of women is like what they are in minority areas. This is probably the thought behind their condition.
Dr. Iqbal, yeah, point taken. Dr. Iqbal, अगर सॉइल फर्टाइल होगा तो जो है उगाव अच्छी होगी, इस तरह का भी कुछ कहा गया है. How do you react?
I'm sorry, your voice is breaking, Navarun.
Yeah, I'm saying remarks are also made कि अगर सॉइल फर्टाइल होता है, अगर मिट्टी फर्टाइल होता है तो भी एक जो है जो उगाव है या जो उसका जो प्रोडक्ट है वो अच्छा होगा. This, how do you look at this?
I would like to say that I'm here to express my opinion as a feminist, and I'm not supporting any particular religious group or any particular political party. So, for me as a feminist, this is very disillusioning, because even in the 21st century, we are hearing statements like this, where we are saying that, the women are, fertile soil for reproduction. And this just takes me back, to the idea that how the family is believed to be a natural institution. But the family is not a natural institution. It is a social institution backed by laws. And similarly, the roles and responsibilities that men and women fulfill within the family are not natural roles. They are actually socially constructed and gendered roles. Now, when you say that women are fertile and, they should be married off at a particular age so that they can fulfill their quote unquote biological destiny of being mothers, you are just reducing the woman to a tool of reproduction. You are taking away the individual of the woman. You're taking away the willingness of the women, the rights of the women, the aspirations of the women, what they want to be. You are just seeing the woman as a tool of reproduction. And, to say that all the women get married at the age of 18. So who are we representing here? I'm sorry, but that is not true for all sections of the community. Women are getting married at later ages. Marriage is a personal choice. It can vary across communities. And when you say that women should be married off so that they can reproduce children, that is what is problematic, because, you believe that the primary responsibility of women is to be the reproducers and nurturers of a nation. While women can be, the people who lead nations as well. Why are we confining these kind of responsibilities to women only? Just an example, because I work in a state government institution, we have maternity leave, all right. But the question of paternity leave is still problematic because we believe that women are the primary people responsible for the children. So, when such statements come, it kind of reinforces what we have been trying to undo for all these years with the movements of civil rights, with the movements of political rights, with the movements of social and cultural and economic rights. You are once again reducing the women within the four walls of the house. We are just going back to the debate with the women suitable inside the home as mothers, as daughters, as wives, and they have no other identity besides that. Their primary responsibility is to fulfill the apparently, quote unquote, like I said, biological destiny of being mothers. There is another debate now which is gaining currency that just because you can reproduce does not mean you have to reproduce, because there are a lot of questions involved here. So these things have to be taken into account. And reducing the woman to a tool of reproduction just to, reproduces of a nation is going back to all that we have been trying to undo for all these years over women's movement, over protest, over a period of time. It is extremely disillusioning.
Absolutely. चंपक कलिता पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल कोई बुरी बात तो है नहीं
जी।
पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल कोई बुरी बात
जी,
तो है
जी।
नहीं, आपका क्या मानना है? पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल इज,
देखिए मैं आपको बोलता हूँ, नहीं, मैं उससे पहले मैं बीजेपी का तर्जमान की बात सुन रहा था, तो हिंदी में एक कहावत है कि छलनी सुई को हंसती है कि तेरे पिछवाड़े में छेद है। तो ये बीजेपी में अभी बड़े बड़े ओहदे में रहने वाले लोग कि 40-40 बच्चा पैदा करो, मुसलमानों की महिलाओं को कब्र से उठ के उसको ये करो, मैं वो सब नहीं बोल पा रहा हूँ। तो ये इसलिए मुंह मत खुलवाओ। तो आप लोगों ने जो जो कहा है, तो आप लीगली अगर कुछ आप देखा जाए तो कुछ गलत नहीं है। और आप मेडिकल टर्म्स पे मैं नहीं जानता हूँ, मेडिकल स्पेशलिस्ट मैं नहीं हूँ, मेडिकल टर्म अलग चीज़ है। और जहाँ तक पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल की बात है, ओके, ऑब्वियसली पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल होना चाहिए। पॉपुलेशन कंट्रोल के लिए जो कायदा हिंदुस्तान में मैसर है, आप उसी के बीच में आपको करना पड़ेगा। शादी ब्याह भी आपको जो हिंदुस्तान की कानून आपका बोलते हैं उसको अपनाना पड़ेगा। इसीलिए मैं सोचता हूं, और बाकी मैं फिर एक बार बोलूं, जो बात उन्होंने बाद में कही, उनके लिए अगर किसी को उसके लिए उसका प्रभाव कोई होता है, उसका कोई प्रभावित होता है, तो वो लोग तो गलत है। इसलिए चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका नहीं होनी चाहिए, और छलनी को सुई को हंसता भी नहीं चाहिए कि तेरा पिछवाड़े में छेद है, क्योंकि तेरा पिछवाड़े में 1000 छेद है। और बीजेपी के बड़े नेता इतनी गलीज
लेकिन आप नहीं देखिए
दे चुके हैं। अगर आपका पास टाइम है, उनका सुनना चाहते हैं, तो मैं दोहरा सकता हूँ।
Navarun, these comments,
Can I
वो
just
जो बोल रहे बीजेपी है या बीजेपी ऐसा कर रही है, बीजेपी ने ऐसा बोला था पहले, ये कमेंट्स जो उन्होंने पास किया है, उनके लीडर ने पास किया है, these comments are actually very very insulting and hurting for a woman at first. So first I would like to speak as a woman in the favor of a woman. How can, as very correctly stated by Sabrina, they are just reducing the role of a woman to a tool of, child producing machine. They have forgotten that a woman has got other individual rights also. They are failing to look, and that is their usual character. They fail to look at woman as an individual, a woman who can have her willingness, or a woman who can have her own rights. They always look upon woman as a tool for producing children, which is very, very, which is really the most saddest part. And then comes the role of BJP. As I said, yes, I would like to reiterate the fact that women,
by
BJP
they you mean those people
women.
making those comments, those people making those comments, let's clarify here, we cannot generalize anyone. Those people making such kind of comments, obviously you mean it. Yeah, carry on.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, the comments that have been made on women, so it is very derogatory, not just, it's derogatory for the entire woman race. How can they talk about women in such derogatory terms? So first, today I would like to comment and condemn this statement because it is very derogatory on a woman. And then comes the issue of a party. I, being a representative of the BJP party, I would like to speak about the good that my party has done for women. But And in the first place, as a woman, I would always say that these comments were very, very hurting and derogatory and very, very insulting and totally, totally unacceptable. And it is actually very shameful for a political leader to talk like this.
Dr. Iqbal,
So
you want to make
whatever
a point?
Mr. Champak
Yes,
Kalita
yes, I
says
would
here,
like
there
to
is no
make a point here.
justification for his statement. There
Yes,
cannot be
Dr.
any
Iqbal.
justification for this statement. And
Hello?
and
Yeah.
moreover, more so because if they are a
May I?
political party, where is women's welfare in their agenda? If they talk about women, if they talk about getting a woman married off, that is they're talking about the legal age of women getting married off. You don't know how many women are probably getting married off in their community, which is who have not even touched the age of 18. But here they are talking about where is
Yes,
women's
I'm running out
welfare
of
in their
time.
agenda?
Running out of time
Is
here.
there any agenda where
Like
they
to
are
make-
also talking about women's
Dr.
welfare?
Iqbal, come in.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would like to make a point. Now standing from a non-political perspective and putting it across from a non-political perspective, as an academician, as a feminist, and as a woman, I strongly feel that women are often made the scapegoats in the game of politics. That is point number one. Women are made the scapegoats in the game of politics. Secondly, I would also feel that, across societies and across states, I have seen that there is this, inherent urge among some sections of the society to control women's bodies, what they should do with their bodies, how they should reproduce, what they should wear, where they should go. These kind of urges are there, and ultimately what happens, the decisions which are being made on behalf of the women are nowhere a part of those decisions. Once again, to put it across, when you say that women are supposed to give birth at a certain age, giving birth is a very, very private right. For example, in US, again, the US government tried to bring about the abortion bill. That is again another example how we are trying to control and kind of suppress women's reproductive rights. Where are the women? Where are their say when it comes to these rights? And these people who are making these assumptions and these decisions on behalf of the women, they have no right to do so, because these are absolutely personal and private rights. There is a slogan in radical feminism which says that the personal is political. So our personal rights are also political, and we have much claim to that. But they are being politicized out of context, and the women are being deprived of some basic decisions that they should be making for their person. And when such a comment is made on such a large scale, it impacts the community as a whole. And it works to the disadvantage of the women. We cannot be regarded solely as, having one primary responsibility and having no other aspirations in society at all. So women, first of all, should not be the targets of this game, and women should not be the scapegoats of politics. They should be left to make the decisions for themselves. The women's cell, civil society representatives of women, different
Fair enough.
legislators should be doing their duty.
Last comments from Mr. Champak Kalita. Champak Kalita जी, कहीं ना कहीं क्या आपको भी लगता है कि ये रिमार्क नहीं आना चाहिए था AIUDF चीफ से? I know it's a tough one for you.
कहाँ ढूंढने जाओगे मेरा कातिल, कत्ल का इल्जाम भी मुझ पे ही धर दो.
इसका मैं क्या मतलब निकालूं?
आपका तजियाकार है, आप जर्नलिस्ट है, दुनिया देख रही है.
All right, but definitely the remark has not gone down well, and understandably so. And we only wish that our leaders will be more responsible in what they say, because a lot of people, millions, thousands, lakhs, look up to them. Thank you so much, Mr. Champak Kalita, Dr. Iqbal, Janki Goswami, for joining me on Bottom Line. That's a wrap of the show.